Alright, some random stuff in Windows that you probably would need to know. Okay, first let's go start off with example changing your refresh rate. So let's go into settings. So once you go into settings, you have to search up display to go into the display settings. Then after that, you have to scroll down here and then select advanced display. And then if you have an option to change your high refresh rate, just check on it. Do not fully change onto it because, like, example for me, when I change it, like normally it would just increase your FPS to be way better. This just happens to me because I don't have like that good of a monitor. So like yeah, so I'm stuck in 60 hertz. And this is what happens in 74, but like it's better in 70, like it's better than 72. Like it just looks like those old like monitor stuff. So yeah, I prefer my 60 hertz a lot. So yeah, next because like I can't do that. Next would be Carousell's tech utility. So first like example, you didn't activate your Windows and you want to change settings and Windows is being stubborn and not letting you. You could use Carousell's tech utility to example like change your from light mode to dark mode if you're not a creep who uses light mode. Like forcing not of free will uses light mode. So yeah, so first search up Carousell's tech utility, and like if you have like a really bad internet while that's happening, you can go into your terminal and then also like make sure to run it as an administrator because you need to run as administrator for this. And you have to be in PowerShell specifically. For those stupid people who uses command prompt, not command prompt, PowerShell. PowerShell. It won't work if you use in command prompt. And after that, like yeah, this is pretty cool. And you can also make an ISO ISO file to like to install Windows without like all the bloat. You can generate that. So you have to copy this and like paste it here, and it'll do its stuff. Because it's basically like a front end to do PowerShell stuff, I guess you could say. So wait for it to load a window which has the tech utility. Okay, see it loaded, and now example it has like basically 99 but a lot more stuff, and you can change between package managers if you have chocolatey, because like like Wingit, but I use Wingit because like I don't really use chocolatey, I just use this. That's a lot of stuff because like if you're getting a new Windows installer, I recommend using this to install your first stuff because that's a lot of the stuff that I normally use. Example, it has a Zen browser which I used to use, but now I changed into Floor, which is over here. And they also have Ungoogled Chromium, Vivaldi, WaterFox, and all that stuff. And has communications and all of these cool stuff. And has also Steam, which is very good. And also has Twinkle Tray and stuff. So yeah, next is the tweaks, which is pretty cool. So like it has essential stuff like disable telemetry, disable like these stuff. Like these I haven't really tried, but I don't really want like it's advanced. But like who wants OneDrive? I would recommend that. And this is useful. Like example, numlock on startup, which is pretty useful because I use my numpad for like my pin, and if you're like a nerd, like you can make your blue screen detailed. You can turn on S3 sleep, but for people who don't use laptop, it's pretty much useless. And you can change the performance plans. You can change these very cool stuff. It works even if you didn't activate Windows because it uses PowerShell to do that. And you can configure some features, examples for Hyper-V and others, and Windows Sandbox and Windows Subsystem, Linux stuff. And then you can change the update settings. And why would anyone want to disable all updates anyway? And this is Microwin. So basically, debloats the Windows install, so it creates it, which is, I guess you could say, pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for Carousell's tech utility. And next is browsers. As I already said, I use Floor, which is a very good Firefox browsers. It's been a long time since I used like a Chromium based browser. Like I actually forgot. Like since I'm already really accustomed to Floor and all this stuff, because it's like really nice also. look at this. Only problem, like, why does this open like two tabs and I like Control W it? If I use Control Shift W, like, oh, it actually closes the window. Okay. Like another nice thing, like you imagine like I'm like kind of used to it, but still, like example, like you hate it whenever you Control W on your last tab by accident, and then it literally like closes the browser and you hate opening the browser again. Or it's like sometimes happens to me, like it literally like makes a new tab before like an actually close, and also like you can change the setting to like have different pictures whenever you have a new startup. It's very nice. A problem with it is like you can't like make it so that like, top sites don't show up automatically, and like you have to choose. It's very and extremely annoying. Like it's like right now it's either disable it's either have top sites or nothing, which is so annoying. Like I disable top sites, it removes the entire thing, which I don't want to do. But still, pretty nice as a clock. But still, the search bar is kind of useless. Like this is what it does: you click it and it goes there. Like what's the point? And a really nice touch they did too is like they made the two S's and infinity sign. And yeah, like if there's background noise, I doubt there is, but yeah. Like, okay, wait a second. Be right back. I just need like, yep. You probably heard what I did. Okay, another thing you should do in Windows is like, example, like you want like another like I already like mentioned about 9-9 I think, but so this 9-9 like it is a web-based thing, so like you can get it like you select what apps you want, and then it creates one singular exe file for it to install and stuff. It's pretty cool, but it doesn't have much stuff because it doesn't need like a specific package manager. But like yeah, but still I'd prefer Carousell's Tech Utility because like it has more stuff. But that uses Wingit. This one like it's pretty cool. It disables all the junk and stuff. So like it's pretty cool, and yeah, and there's the like it has a bunch of stuff like you could say, but you could just like get Carousell's Tech Utility. But like you could say it's a bit safer because like it's not using what do you call it? Yeah, it's not using PowerShell. It just uses exe files. Just I guess you could say pretty safe because like if somehow like Carousell got hacked and like they changed the PowerShell thing to absolutely cook their computer, like yeah. But so I doubt they could have just done the same thing with 9-9, but like yeah. Okay, on to the next thing. You could say like the 9-9 thing was like kind of a filler actually, but so yeah. Like another thing is like one tip, like sometimes like example you got a subscription to CapCut because for some stupid reason you can only upload it one time, and unless you check before it sends, it doesn't tell you where it is that the video is downloaded. And because of that, I downloaded the video that I made from that with the editing I did in CapCut. And then I thought it didn't download because I accidentally closed it because it was in the free plan, and I didn't know that was actually downloaded, but I didn't know where it was downloaded. So like yeah, and then when I actually like got a free trial for it, it just like told, and then I found out it's already been downloaded. Oh yeah, I ought to cancel my CapCut subscription, or should I No, whatever. I'll do it later. Sorry about it. Now, next is example, you want to change your background picture like I did, without your Windows being activated. Like number one, like a pretty cool wallpaper place and stuff is Jeffrey Creations. Like that's where I got my mouse cursor. I go to their store. Like they have paid stuff, but they also have free stuff. Like doesn't this look beautiful? They have like paid stuff. Like why do you pay for it? Like I don't like that you have to pay for some stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I like the tailless ones because like it looks like more like futuristic than this ugly thing. Okay, and this is the free collection. I guess the only difference is it has like lesser cursors, you could say. And they have a cursor size checker, which I don't really care about. Yeah, this is what I use, and I use the dark mode of it because who doesn't use dark mode? And yeah, here are the wallpapers. They have a bunch of like pretty nice ones. Like my favorite is either the coal or charoite dark. If you're like a light mode enthusiast, which is like light mode, like you can get, they also have light modes, but like the charoite is like okay light mode, but I just got the charoite, which is dark. It looks very nice. And yeah, okay, back to like putting a background picture without having activated windows, instead of like doing the simple way and going into like settings and hoping to change your background picture because the regular Windows one is ugly. You need to personalize your device. You can't like search up wallpaper, choose your desktop background. It doesn't let you, but actually you don't need to do that. It thinks you didn't do it, but like see, it literally said black for me. So first you're going to download your wallpaper, go into File Explorer, and then like just right click it, and then like you'll have an option to like set as wallpaper. Okay, let me just go into my like example, this JPG that I use for a thumbnail. Yeah, you see, set as a desktop background. I'm not actually gonna set as my desktop background, but it's just an example. Like set as desktop background. It's just like, why did Windows do that? Okay, yeah. Hey, don't look at my downloads. Okay, yeah. And another thing is like, and also like yeah, like DaVinci Resolve. Like I haven't even tried it yet, but so CapCut's actually very nice. Except like the only problem with CapCut is that they paywall a like they paywall it. Like it's just annoying how they paywall. So I'll probably learn with DaVinci. Like that's why I never tried it, and supposedly has like a cursed learning curve. And I also use Brave Search, which is pretty nice, but the only problem is that for some reason my AI thing isn't working. Like example, what is 99 plus 1? The AI thing won't work. Like wait a second, let me just wait a second. No, wait, no. What is the meaning of poopy? The example I do asked. Wait, no, on this. Not like that. Now, what is the meaning of slang? Wait, no. Why does it keep showing this thing? Okay, whatever. What is the longest essay? Like, look. What? Why is it working now? Like previously it was just blank, like didn't even show up. I guess it like unfortunately fixed now, because like why did it fix when I was like doing a video? Okay, like why did it do it while I was doing a video? And also another pretty cool thing is that I use Power Toys, which is pretty cool. Like, and also instead of using Command Pal, I use Raycast. Because like I got on the Raycast beta, which is like pretty simple. All I have to do is just log into an account and apply for it, and like basically the next day it like got me Raycast the beta for Windows. Cause like I use my Mac sometimes whenever I hijack one of my friends' MacBook. Like not hijack, I ask for permission. Seriously, but like yeah, I use Raycast. It's very nice. It's a very nice Spotlight replacement, and and Windows is also pretty nice. They were actually able to make it work on here. It's very good. And also like since it's like in macOS it makes you pay to use the AI forever. Get it on Windows the beta version before it's no longer in beta, because like while you're in the beta in this one, it's free. Like everything is free right now until the beta's out. So if you have Windows, quickly get the Windows beta. Like actually quickly do it. Like look at this. Like quickly get the Windows beta. Like you have to get it soon. If you don't get it soon, it's absolutely cooked. Like look at it. Yeah, it literally says it sounds like something didn't turn out expected. That's what's gonna happen when you see this video later when the beta runs out, and then you try to do it in, and then you're like, this guy is like it's like dying, and then you go to check the beta and it's like, no, I didn't get the beta. Like yeah, okay, beta. Okay, forget about it. Okay, so yeah, 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 that's enough. So yeah, okay, what does this? Oh, okay, this actually, I guess you could say cool, but like you already can do this in Windows. Okay, so yeah, those are some random stuff that I just decided to tell you. So bye.